Hello everyone, my name is Amit Kumar. Hope you are doing well. We are a team strikers going to present our communication skill project in which we are enacted on the TEDx talk how we solve the college student mental health crisis. First of all, we would like to thank our institute, NIT Raipur, and our professor of communication skill, Dr. Sandeep Sarkar, for providing us this golden learning opportunity. It provided us in exposure, experience and insight on how to create a video with all the things required to make it effective. Our team has done a lot of hard work for making this video. Hope you all are like it. Let's start the video. A few years ago, Tim Bono attended a conference that brought together faculty members and administrators from universities all over the country. As a psychologist who works in the higher education, Tim Bono was eager to attend because one of the goals of this conference was to see if we could gain insight into a question, that is, how can we solve the college student mental health crisis. Now, just a year before this conference took place, the Chronicles of the Higher Education surveyed more than 100 college presidents asking them for report their most pressing concerns outside the classroom. And according to the Chronicle, 66% of these leaders identified student mental health as the top issue, which far outweighed any of the other concerns that made the list. And this finding is not altogether surprising when you consider that in the recent years, the proportion of the students suffering from the depression and anxiety has been skyrocketing. Well, on the second day of this conference, which was being held on a beautiful college, and I was making my way around campus, I happened upon the admission office where I was told an admissions presentation. So, out of the curiosity, Tim Bono joined this group of the other campus visitors and we were late to this admissions presentation. But it turns out that by attending this conference, I was not play hockey at all because it was there that I gained even more insight into the college student mental health crisis than I did at conference. Now, I would like to hand over our speech to Ayush Kumar Sharma.
The admission officer spent 45 minutes telling us about what made this institution great. She told all about the experiences the students were having that were great. She shared the stories of a student doing internship, pursuing research with faculty. She told us about the campus activities, the dorms, the food. That being a college student today is great. But the Tim Bono remembered the real reason Tim Bono was on campus that day, and he talked to him that although this admission officer may have been telling the truth, but not the whole truth, because this was in upstairs, painting this idyllic picture of college. But in downstairs, were faculty members and administrators discussing that is, over last year, 66% of the students reported feeling depressed and anxiety. And 46% of the students reported feeling so depressed that couldn't function, which collectively was a glaring. Remember that the portraits of college that are being delivered to prospective a student of actual lived experiences of students in college are often vastly different, and that a stark contrast could prove some insight into what has been feeling the college student mental health crisis.
One of the ways that psychologists conceptualize happiness is with a simple formula. Happiness equals what we have divided by what we want. In other words, your happiness as a college student is determined not only by all of the wonderful experiences you will have during the college, it's only affected by what you want college to be like and what you expect college to be like. At the end of every year, Dr. Tim Bono asked the undergraduate coordinates of this organization what they believe to be the primary drivers of today's student mental health crisis. Many students start college without any realistic sense what the expectation is actually going to be like, and it makes sense why many of these students 10th letter of high school, attending admissions presentations and going on campus tours. And those messages have been compounded by the cultural mix that have been propagated in the movies and on social media and in society in general, all which have sensationalized by the college as the best 4 years of life. Then these students get to college and then they face inevitable difficulties. Then they compare with their actual experiences with those lofty expectations. Then they are developed and very often they have no other conclusion to draw than that are doing incorrectly in their college, or even worse, they do not belong at all. The next segment managed by Himanshu.
It don't mean to pick a friend on college admission or to suggest them or anything different. In fact, I think it is very important for a student perspective of view that is offered the new presentation in their college life. But it is a very different for their families and students that we have saw in college stories and in real life and college admissions. First of all, in college you will experience different types of things like making new friends and different types of activities. If you visit your college campus, and you will believing that you have found very beautiful place and destination where you are going to explore very different types of things, and you will definitely be remembering this thing, and that is your college life when you have passed your college. First of all, in college, you will experience different type of things like making new friends and happiness, meeting to your professors, and exploring different types of things which you will not explore in your school life. First of all, you should absolutely be very excited for your going to be new college, where you will meeting your new friends, making their happiness and making new roommates and exploring your different types of things which you are not exploring in your school life.
The case, no matter where you are going to face the adversity, but one thing I have learned from the study that happiness of the college, a student over the years, is that the happiest students are not happy all the time, but they have realistic expectation about the challenges that are in store for them during the colleges. Remember, college is great, but part of what will make college great will be the way you develop to overcome the setbacks that come on your way, so that you can stay on the track toward your goal, not only during the college, but also throughout your life. Tim Bono thinks that if we can be more open and upfront with the students about the kinds of challenges they can expect to face during college that will contribute to their well-being, then maybe one day when we talk about mental health of the college students, it will less of a crisis and instead have more to do with their well-being and their flourishing. Thank you.